I am under investigation for throwing this race. Spoiler alert, I did not win. This has been one of the easiest races by far I've ever entered. This was my category. This was my type of route. I've done this race before and I did very well. In this race, I put everything that I learned in my previous race, I applied it to this one, as in stay out the wind, but for some reason, I blew it at the end. If this was a professional race, surely I'll be under investigation for match fixing. Coming to this point, my power was 226 watts average with only 2 miles to go. I thought surely I'm in for a win. Surely I'm gonna take this one, but for some reason, I just don't know what's going on with me at the end and the sprint. I blew it. I was in total control. I was relaxing, heart rate really low. Surely I thought, okay, I'm gonna be on the podium. And this race should have been like taking candy from a baby. That's how easy I found this race. Only a few times we did a few VO2 max effort under small time. For the rest of the time, as you can see, this is my position at the back or somewhere in the middle. I thought I was best positioned to win this race, but I blew it. I'm in total shock. I can't believe. Anyway, let's look at the data. I'm going to compare this race to the one I done previously and just compare the data and see where I went wrong, and hopefully I can learn something. But each race I do, I tend to learn something from it anyway. So let's dive into the data and let's have a look. As a matter of fact, before we dive into the data, let's just have a look at the last 1 mile or so. I'm still in a great position. I still have this race in my grasp. I think that, yeah, stay onto this group right to the end and surely I'll be on the podium. But again, and even my power, my heart rate is rising just a bit, but I'm in it for the win. And for some reason, I think I just lose my mind. I don't know what happened, and I blew it, you know. And I'm in disbelief because I said this race was so easy. There's no way I should have gotten the number that I got. You know what I mean? I didn't even finish on the podium. Heart rate 227, 228 just about. And we're gonna definitely compare this to the other race which I done. I think I came 8th in that race. That was a much harder race and I still managed to come 8th in that one. And this one is a much easier. It was the same route but just different group, a slower group or a weaker group. So considering the fact that I done so well in the group above me, I thought that surely, you know, carried that momentum and that I'm being positive, and what I learned from that race bringing to this one, surely I'm gonna win. But let's just see how the last few hundred meter played out in this one, and help me to see if you can spot what I did wrong, where I messed up. I think I started sprint too late. I don't know. Maybe I started sprinted too late, you know, head down. I was sprinting, but for some reason, yeah, I messed up. I messed up big time. We're gonna first have a look right here. Let's just have a look right at oh, wrong one. Yeah, let's just first have a look. So the winner of this race, 3.3 watt per kilo. I came in 10th, 3.3 watt per kilo. Those who are above me, this guy, so my overall was 232 watt average for the whole race. This race was 36 minutes. So now we're gonna jump over and have a deeper dive into the other race and see if I can identify where I went wrong. I think I went wrong at the end. I think it was just sprinting. I need to work on it. I need to work on my timing and my position. Anyway, let's jump over and let's go have a look. So our first look we're gonna have at, let me just get myself out the way. My first look we're gonna have is we're gonna go on Strava and we're gonna compare the data of both races. So this was the one that I did the other day. First of all, 15 miles yeah, 50 mile. It's the same race, right? This one which I just did, which I blew, 36 minutes. This one 35 minutes. So let's dive in boat race and have a look. Excuse me. You know, this should be something really easy for me. It's like taking candy from a baby. So the overview of this race, as I said, 35 minutes, 265 watts, that's weight average power. Let's jump over this one now and have a look. 244. So what's that? What's the maths? Help me out. Almost 20 watt different, is that correct? 21 watts different. Average speed for this one was 25.5, this one 26.3. Yeah, let's dive in a bit more and have a look at my heart rate and my power distribution and all that, because I'm still in disbelief. Like, this was the one chance, the one opportunity I get to win a race, and I didn't. First of all, as you can see right here, look at my heart rate. This one 49% in threshold, right? Zone 3 42%, nothing in zone 1 and barely nothing in zone 2. This was a race. This one I came 8th in. Now look at this one, 47% in tempo, 37% in zone 2, which is moderate, and only 14.1% in threshold. This is where we push on the little hill, where everybody seems to put a bit of power out, and 0.4% compared to the 4.6% in anaerobic. So this race was quite easy, really relaxing, and I blew it. What can I learn from this race? Anyway, let's go on zone distribution. Again, let's compare. This one, VO2 max 10%, ZO2 max 13%, 27%, 28% in tempo and threshold, compared to 16 and 25 in this one. But again, for some reason, I don't know. Help me figure it out. Help me understand what I did wrong by not winning that race. Please check out my channel and you can see the other race. This race which I just finished, I'm gonna break it down, play the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, but I'm just gonna go through it and just trying to see where I messed up, because really and truly this should have been an easy race for me. Anyway, let's jump over to ZWIF power and let's compare them again. So here we are now over on ZWIF power. So this was the race. Let's ignore this one. I'm going to talk about this one later on. Straight after I finished this race, then I went and did this one, and I did quite better. But let's talk about these two. This was range 2, I believe. Yeah, and this one was range 1, even though it's showing as B. So let's go down and have a look. Where did I go? Where am I go? Okay, yeah. So this one I finished, where am I? I finished 10th. The easier race, I finished 10th. The easier group, I finished 10th. This race I actually done better with staying out the wind, done better with my strategy and all that. This one, 8. Let's have a look. Let's have a look and the result and the data again. So compare. This one I did 3.6 watt per kilo. This one I did 3.2 watt per kilo. 3.2 watt per kilo. 3.2 watt compared to 3.6 watt per kilo. This one normalized power 274. This one 2:54. So again, why is this not showing everything? But either way, you can see that I didn't do so well. I did well in the sense of I was drafting properly. I was in the right position even up until the sprint. I was in the right position, and yeah, I messed up. I messed up big time. Maybe I should be under investigation for match fixing. All through this race, it was going really well. I was totally in control. We're just gonna jump to 10 minutes in the race. Let's have a look. Again, nice and easy, no one break. As you can see, just a few VO2 max as we just look on the data, nothing too much. Nice and relaxing. It's like I'm not even breathing. Let's jump to 20 minutes in, roughly around 20 minutes in the race. 20 minutes in the race. Power 226 average. Only on these small rises, that's when the group decide to put the power down just a bit. No one break. Everyone was together. We were solid, riding together as a blob, as a group. And if you look at me, you can see where I'm positioned right outside. I'm positioned out of the wind. I'm learning. I don't have to be at the front. I don't have to have my nose out. It's okay to drop back a bit. I went into this race more relaxing, not panicking. Oh, I don't want to get dropped. Oh, I got to stay at the front, or I got to stay with the main group. I just wanted to just relax and just ride my race. Just relax, ride my race. And that's what I did. I didn't feel anxious. I didn't feel nervous. And yeah, for some reason, I just messed up. Yeah. But eventually, I'll come better and stronger for the next one. And after I finished this race, I felt so good that about 20 minutes after, I went straight into our next race. I'm gonna have a look at that one later on. So I'm gonna put this video up first. If you want to see that race and see how I did, I believe I did well. If you want to see how I did, come back and watch that one. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. I've got many more exciting races coming up. I'm getting better at racing, and hopefully I can improve my result. Today, my result improved in the sense of I have a lower average power. I expand less energy, lower heart rate, everything as you see in the data. So that is telling me that I am learning something, because I'm learning to stay out the wind. I'm learning, don't be anxious, you don't have to be on the front. However, I need to work on my sprint. I should be winning this race. I just can't believe I throw it. As I said, if this was a professional bike racing, I'd be under investigation, because maybe they would say it's match fixing or something. But yeah, let's just see how the end played out again. Only 2 miles to go. Everyone quite relaxing, including myself. Looking at the watch, heart rate 141, just bouncing about, nice and easy. At this point, I'm saying, yeah, look at my position, right at the back. However, I didn't want to be at the back because I do find it a bit hard at the back. So I'm going to try to move up in the pack, in the middle, just to stay out the wind. And yeah, let's just watch the final little bit. I must say, at this point, I did thought that maybe there's gonna be a break. I thought that maybe somebody is gonna go off the front. So I was trying to make sure I put the power down, just to make sure I stay with this group in case a big group decide to take off, considering that it's only what, 1 mile, less than a mile to go. But as I was looking ahead, I realized that no one went off because maybe they know that, okay, at this point, the group won't allow them to break. So yeah, I was on the wheel, catch up to the group, sit on their wheel. Then I started to move up. I don't know if I was moving up too late. I don't know. I did enjoy this race though. I must say I'm just a bit disappointed that I didn't do better. I did use my power up because I knew that I was gonna get one more before the end, and I was hoping for a drafting boots. And I got what I was hoping for. Some people start to use theirs a bit early, you know, and this is me now where I was, you know, start to move up, edge up a bit closer. Let me get myself out the way. So I was edging up a bit closer, sitting right position. I think I was in the right position. I really do think that I was in the perfect position to take the win. In my head, I already saw myself winning. I saw myself cross the line, throwing my hands in the air, celebrating. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is where I messed up. I think I started the sprint too late. Yeah, too late. Head down. I'm giving it what I got. Too late. I think I could have gone harder on the sprint as well. Too late. Yeah, that's where I messed up. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one, and please stay tuned. Remember, like, subscribe and share and hit the bell icon, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Let me know what you think I've done wrong, what I could have done better. See you in the next one.